Hi, and welcome to this tutorial on uploading a Lin file into your BBO account. Now, I guarantee you this is the most difficult thing that we will ever ask you to do. So let's go through it. First of all, a Lin file is a Bridgebase online file that stores basically hands that you're going to play. Now, BBO is the only actual piece of computer that can read a Lin file. So don't ever try to open it on your computer because it can only be seen inside BBO. That sounds a little bit weird, but it'll make sense later. Basically, there's a three-step process. Unfortunately, there's a few little steps in the process, but the general guide is that first, we're trying to save the Lin file to our computer. We're not trying to open it, we can't open it, but we're trying to save it to our computer. Then what we need to do is we need to upload the file into our Bridgebase Online account. So that's saying that BBO knows it's got the file. The next thing that we need to do is we need to create a table and load the boards onto it. So let's take a look at how we do it. First of all, in regards to the BridgeVid site, there's two main times that you will need to do this. The first one is to play our Hang 10 feature boards, and the second one is to do the challenge hands from the short courses. We'll have a look at what you do with a Hang 10 session, but it's basically the same for the short course challenge hands. So Hang 10 sessions live in the play videos, and they're over on the right hand side here. These are all the past Hang 10 sessions. The current one will be emailed to you with the newsletter. So we'll have a look at how we do a past session. First of all, you click on the episode that you want to watch. It's got the video, don't watch that just yet. This is for after you've played the boards. Next, what you need to do is go up to this Hang 10 episode 26 Lin file and click on that, which should download it to your computer. In the case of my computer, it puts it down here in the bottom left-hand corner, but it might actually upload it into a blue arrow on the top right-hand corner of your screen. Now what you need to do is right-click on wherever it downloaded and say Show in Folder. Don't ever try to open the file because your normal computer can't read it. It's only Bridgebase that can read it. Then it's going to show you where the file is. Now you can leave it in your download section if you like, but the other thing that you could do is you could copy it and you could paste it somewhere else in your computer if you'd like to. If you like to create, say for instance, your own Hang 10 file. So of our three-step process, if we've gotten this far, we've done step one. We've saved the file to our computer. The next thing we need to do is upload the file into BBO. So the way that we do that is we log into our Bridgebase account. If you don't have a Bridgebase account, we do have another tutorial for that. Now what you need to do is go down to your hands and results section here on the left-hand side and click on hands and results. You won't have anything in your personal folder. Now what we can do is we can create a new folder, and what you do is label it as something such as Hang 10 episode 26, whichever you'd like, whatever you'd like to call it. Then you click on create new folder, and this has created you a place to store the file. I'm not going to create a folder because I've got too many folders already. The next thing that we need to do after we've created the folder is import the Lin file. This is extracting it from our computer. So the first thing we do, we select which of our folders we'd like to place it in. You'll only have one because you will have just created a folder, and click on select. Then it comes up with this screen, which is how we import it. So first of all, we need to browse it. We need to find where in our computer it is. And wherever you've saved it on your computer, you need to go find it. If you haven't saved it anywhere else, it'll be in your download section. Then what you need to do is double click on it, and then it'll sort of upload it. You just need to click on import at this stage. Once it's successfully imported, which is very quick, there will be a yellow highlighted message down the bottom here. I haven't actually imported anything, but that's where it'll come up, just down the bottom here. Close this window and head back to your home screen on Bridgebase Online. Good news, that's step two completely done. The BBO has the file. Next, we need to create our table and load the boards. So what we've done, we've popped the boards in BBO, now we just need to extract them. Now there's two main types of tables that you'll create. If you're playing the short course challenge hands, what you need to do is you need to start a bidding table. If you're going to play the hang 10 hands, you need to start a teaching table. So we'll have a look at how we do this. Either way, we click on start a table. If you're doing the short course hands, you'll click on start a bidding table, and that will just give you the north and the south players, and you won't actually play the hands. If you're playing the hang 10 files, you need to click on start a teaching table. And then what will happen, it'll come up with a whole bunch of things that you don't really need to think about. Just click on start table down the bottom. Now what's going to happen is that you're going to be able to allocate who sits in which spots. If you're just wanting to play against the computer, you will need to have robots. They're our computer players, and they cost around $1 US per week. And what you do if you have robots, you simply click on robot. If you don't have robots, what it'll say is that you don't have enough BBO dollars, and what it'll do is give you a variety of ways to get BBO dollars. If you wanted to play this hand against some of your friends that are online, you can also put them in those seats. So what we'll do, we'll put our robots in, and I'm going to click on the south seat. Now if you're playing the hang 10 files, it's essential that you sit in the south seat. This is so that you hold the same cards that Pete holds. Now once everybody's sat down, what it'll do is deal a random hand. Now first of all, we don't want to see all the other cards that all the other players have. So what we need to do is go up to the top to our options tab and go down the bottom to teaching options. Then what you need to do is unclick the box that says show all hands and then click on apply. That's going to hide the other hands from us. We can click on close then. So now we've got our table ready, we just need to put the boards on the table, the right boards. The way that we do that, we click on deal source down the bottom here. And deal source is where our saved files are. Now up the top there's two tabs, use random deals or use save deals. You want to click on use save deals, and then you'll have a folder that you've created, and whichever file you want to play, you click on select. Now unfortunately it doesn't acknowledge that you've selected it. It just grays out the one that you have selected. That means it has chosen it. What you then click is close. At this point you don't quite have the boards. You've got the same board that was up on the table when you joined the table. What you need to do down the bottom here is click on redeal. And once you click on redeal, it's going to come up with the hand that you've loaded. And then you'll be able to play through your hands on Bridgebase as per normal. So this is our guide on how to upload and play a LIN file. So the first thing, we have to save it to our computer. The second thing, we have to upload it into Bridgebase so Bridgebase knows that the file is created. Then what we need to do is we need to create our table and load the boards. I guarantee you this is the trickiest thing we're ever going to ask you to do. Once you've done it once or twice, you'll get the hang of it. Thanks for watching and enjoy your BridgeFit experience.